Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. I'm Flash, and it's Serie A week 34, not long to go, and there's still plenty to play for. Well, okay, we'll give the title to Inter, but we've got Atalanta, Napoli, Milan. Oh, Milan, don't be finishing fourth. That will absolutely crush my season. I've got Alex with me, but first of all, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means I'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again, which is a massive bonus because there's no Bundesliga today, so we've not got a double dose of the madmen. But we will have Premier League at 11:30 Eastern. And this afternoon, we've got the final wrapping up of the 147th Kentucky Derby with myself, Blackjack, and Daniel Moynier. It's going to be an absolute cracker. We tipped up known agenda 12-1 on Monday, said it won't be there on Friday. Now, sevens. 7-1 plus 700. Could have had 1,000 plus 1,200. So that's the reason why you watched the preview show. Alex, it's going to go right down to the wire for this second, third and fourth. So I think we've got to stay with the big guns, and I don't think that they get beat this weekend.
There are some great matches because teams that are fighting for the Champions League spot are playing with the teams that are fighting for survival, let's say, to stay another year in the top flight league. And I don't know what to say when you're saying go with the big guns, because it's kind of crazy to after Cagliari winning 3 matches in a row, now they play Napoli, you know. So I don't know what to say about that.
Napoli look decent though, don't they? They look a cut above.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, and I agree. And right now they are third in the standings, but they are equal on points with your AC Milan and with your Juventuses. So it's kind of really tough, but I love this card. I love it.
Yeah, Tan, who do you think drops out of that top 4? Is it Juve or is it Milan?
Why? Sorry,
Okay, there's my media clip going on Twitter.
The Italian mob is in the house.
Mitch Chiesa wrote, I was gonna reply you all serious, and Mitch Chiesa said, Tan looks like it's about to shake someone down for the Italian mob. That actually looks good. Why could be that one is dropping out between the two? Why?
Well, because I think that Atalanta and I think Napoli have got the wind in their sails.
Atalanta, yes. Napoli, you can never know. Don't forget that Napoli they look much better at the moment than you.
Listen, I said to you earlier on in the season that with Napoli, when they decide to play, they're a match for anyone. And at the moment, they've got that goal, and that's all you need. You got that goal.
2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, anyway, Juventus were able to win deservingly against them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all about anything. I'm not sure if one of them will be in. I'm not sure if both of them will be out or if both of them will be in. The only thing I can be sure about is Atalanta to be in, all the others. But see, this is exactly what is happening. I mean, last round, we already had suspected it would be like that. But last round has been fantastic. Now, 5 games to go. We saw that the whole table, the whole Serie A is reshuffled. 5 games to go, there are 13 teams that are fighting for something. And you would say, well, 13 out of 20 is not that much. It's a lot. 5 games to go, it's a lot. This week, you will see, especially Milan, Benevento, and Napoli, Cagliari, crossing 2 exactly in the middle of the Champions League fight and 2 exactly in the relegation fight, because what happened also in the bottom with Cagliari, 3 wins in a row. But the thing is that Cagliari won, and all the other 5 competitors didn't win. Cagliari was able to climb and leapfrog Benevento. I said in January, watch down for Benevento. In spite of them being 10th on the table, they will be sucked back in the relegation zone. It's really, really dramatic. It's one of the best endings of Serie A in the last years.
6 rounds ago, I said that Benevento at 6.0 to be relegated is a very good bet, and look where they are right now.
Yeah, let's hope that someone did that and they actually get relegated if you're not a Benevento fan. If you are a Benevento fan, then Let's hope they stay up. Let's kick on then, because we know the score. We've got to go for Verona plus 115, draw plus 255, and Spezia at plus 245.
Wait. What are the records?
What?
Records.
Oh, no, I didn't do records. Oh,
What?
we did a 17 parlay. No, I'm too busy. Tan. Don't be bringing up. Don't be chucking me under the bus, teammate.
We didn't do the records last week. We didn't do the record this week.
Why are you chucking me under the bus, Tan?
First of all, I didn't know.
You know what you've done there? Mum, Flash hasn't made his bed.
How do I know?
Why do I have to make my bed? Just do your articles, Tan.
How do you... What's the connection with this? You had one job. You literally had one job.
I wish I had one job. Do you know what I've done this week? I was doing live shows yesterday, and I've got Esteban busting me balls about a guest who came on. Who's probably the best guest we've had in the last 9 years.
Who was the guest?
Will Brinson, he was CBS NFL senior correspondent. Anyway, he was absolutely brilliant. So go and watch that show, by the way, because it was probably one of my favourite shows I've seen in the last few years. But Verona versus Spezia, please.
But why not the records?
Listen, Esteban, if he says it again, okay, I want major interference with Tan's connection.
Are you challenging me? Hello, are you challenging me? I'm gonna say.
And by the way, 7-game parlay came in last week. 7-game parlay came in last week plus 450.
That's sabotage. I don't understand really. But give me one good reason why not.
Because
he was busy. Let's get on with it, because
5 o'clock in the morning. I cannot ask Zook to do all this.
I'm free today, and I'm only here for the Serie A show.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Tan, I asked you that if we can get this show down to 25 minutes. You've spent 8 minutes.
You never said that.
You didn't get this in the small print.
You literally never said that. Okay, anyway, let's go. This is the service that you want to give. Let's give this service. Verona, Spezia. So, Verona, Spezia, what we have here? We have a Verona that is letting down completely, that seems that have completely gave up, that is minding vacation, but also possibly because they know that their manager Juric is leaving, whether that will be Napoli or Fiorentina, but is leaving. So they are no more on top. And Spezia, that lost badly the derby, and that now must recover. The odds on the double chance out are so good that honestly can be missed. So maybe Spezia can even draw, win, and you can take that just straight on that. But if also you say you take double chance out, is good enough.
Double chance for the away side, Spezia. Are we saying that Verona, they're not going to win this game, Alex?
I don't know if they will win it or not. I don't want to interfere with this game, but Tan is right here with the lack of motivation with Verona. We say it over and over with this mid-table teams like Sampdoria that are hit and miss. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. They lost to Sassuolo disappointingly. After that, we have Udinese. Defeat, win. They are very comfortable there at the middle of the table, so they have nothing to fight for. Let's put it this way. On the other side, Spezia just 2 points above the relegation zone, everything to fight for. So I think that it makes sense the draw double chance on Spezia.
What about Inter travelling to Crotone? Crotone plus 1,400, draw plus 650, and Inter at minus 400. Parlay piece for Inter.
Crotone, exactly as we said, they are fighting for their honor, not to finish last in the standings. And the way that they beat Parma last weekend, it was unbelievable. The match itself was unbelievable, you know. With you know that Crotone are last in the standings, and Simi, their striker, is on 4th place at top scorers with 19 goals the whole season, you know. And so
not only Alex, is the player, listen to this, that scored the most goals in 2021 among the top 5 European leagues.
Yeah, well, it just goes to show that if you're going to stay up in Serie A, you need a better defense than attack.
Yeah, more than Lewandowski, more than Holland. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and I'm expecting him back in Serie A, no matter
Udinese.
if Crotone, Udinese,
Udinese.
Yeah. I think Torino should take him.
That is a good take, but right now is what, loan or directly transfer?
No, I think they should buy him. I think Torino would love to have him alongside Belotti. If Torino can stay up.
He's just spouting things that comes to his mind. Flash. Simi is owned by Crotone, and Udinese are in contacts. Maybe they will go to Torino, but Simi is owned totally, fully by Crotone.
Yeah, so I think that the target is there for Crotone. They beat Parma. Who knows? They might finish 19th, not 20. An honorable place after only 5 wins and 25 defeats all season long. On the other side, we have Inter, and after 2 draws, Inter won against Verona last round. Right now, I think that Inter will want to remain at the same difference of points from Atalanta and the rest. So I think that this is a sure win, in my opinion. Inter with a totally different animal when it comes to defending. Crotone will have tough times to find the back of the net. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm seeing Inter to lead from halftime and win at full time. So Inter halftime, full time at 1.72 for me.
Yeah, it's not bad, that minus 133, 134. Okay, yeah. Inter Crotone. Did you get involved in this game, Tan?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's fine. It's fine. I always get involved in it.
Is it in your top 5 picks?
No, it's not in my top 5 picks.
Don't worry,
but I have to tell you, there is this situation. Inter will win the title or this week or next week. They can win this week if they win at Crotone and Atalanta don't win at Sassuolo. It would be weird, though, because that would mean that they would become champions when they are not playing, while Inter Sampdoria, they would win on the pitch, and it would be in San Siro. If I would be Inter, I would say, well, it's done. Let's just do it next week. But we know how it works the mind. Well, you know how it works the mind of football players. They just want to finish the situation as soon as they can.
It happened. It happened with Bayern Munich. It happened with Bayern Munich that we were expecting them to beat Mainz, and they said, okay, let's wait one more round to be in our home and to celebrate there and in a match against Mönchengladbach, you know?
Yeah, but there is a difference, though. There are 2 differences. First difference is that Bayern is coming from 8 titles in a row, so they can handle whatever they want in this way. Second difference was that in the previous game, Leipzig, in the other game, Leipzig was losing. So here they played before Atalanta is playing. So it's a bit different. Anyway, we see that Crotone is playing only for the pride. Inter should be super determined to do this. But at the same time, they might underestimate Crotone just for that reason, just because they say, okay, let's finish this. And Crotone have nothing to be proud of. So I go with both teams to score, because I think that Inter could think okay, let's go to win the title, but not be so careful in the way they play.
Okay, Inter -1 is the way to go. It's a free bet. They win the game for me. So, and I've also done them in a 14 parlay. So Inter, they win the game. Simple as that. -1. Then you're going to get a free bet if they don't, and you're going to get better than the -400. Next game, Milan -265. I told you Lazio would beat them. Draw +425. Benevento +900. Tan, I think I've got Milan winning this game, because it is last chance saloon. They start dropping points with the teams around them, because of all the teams around them. I think maybe with the exception of Juve, win this weekend.
How could be that? No, I think even Juve. We'll see later. How can be that? I think that Juve will win. But anyway,
exactly.
How can be that you thought that Lazio would win last game? I'm very interested. Tell me.
With what?
This is what his bet was. This is what his bet was.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Flash, how could be that you were so sure that Lazio would win? I'm interested to know.
Because basically Lazio's tempo, as I said to you before, that Milan, they were disjointed. The gas is like they're on empty now. They are playing from memory. If you go and have a little look at a video of when they came out of lockdown, like end of last season, and the way they started this season, moving one part of the team moved about 6 other parts. It was like that. Now one goes to the ball. Oh, there's a little jog up. I'll go here. There's no urgency or hunger in Milan, and that is why Lazio jumped all over them, and it could have been.
But why
5.
is that? Why is that? Why is not energy? Why is not pace? Why is this static?
Because their squad's not been big enough, and for me, they haven't got enough leaders on the pitch. They're too reliant on maybe 3 or 4 players, and they've got by with Ibra. I would say that Lau we've not seen for like the last 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah,
we got Masoglu, who does a little bit here and there. Yeah, they're disjointed. They're no longer a strong unit. But I see them winning this game.
But I ask you, so why do you think that will not happen against Benevento?
No, because they're flat track bullies. They'll win this game against Benevento because they don't have to be at their best. So
basically, you believe that they will not qualify to Champions League?
I'm fearful. I think that they may finish 4th.
You know, if at this moment they would sign off. You were saying, "Oh, please, Milan, don't finish 4th." In this moment, Milan would sign off with blood to finish 4th. They are so scared. Just imagine that until last week, watch out, until last week, they were never below the 2nd place.
No.
Last week, for the first time, they became 3rd. This week, for the first time, 5th, which means for the first time out of Champions League. And it's only 5 games to go. So, anyway, I think that, see, Benevento was completely rolled over by Udinese. If you remember last week, you were saying, "Oh, Benevento motivated, Udinese had nothing to play for." And I told you, guys, watch out. Udinese went back on retreat, and they will be all pumped to win this game, while Benevento are scared. And that's exactly what happened. With this fear, Benevento are playing. It's a very weird situation, because the same how Milan, for the first time, is in a dangerous situation, the same Benevento that was already dropping position, but now for the first time, they are 3rd from the bottom. So they both full of fear. Very similar situation, with a difference that one got 3 times, 4 times, 5 times more quality than Benevento, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic will be back. So I say, I don't know if you still hear me, so I say Milan to win half-time, full-time.
Yeah, Milan half-time, full-time. I think they just jump all over them. They go 1 up. Benevento throw caution to the win. And it's a comfortable win for Milan. I don't think it's a 4 or 5 jobby, because the points are more important than the performance, Alex.
Let me give you a little bit of interesting stats here. Dalot, Hernandez, Chahanoglu, Selemakers, Castillejo, and Rebic are all 1 yellow card away from being suspended. If this occurs against Benevento, then they will miss the match against Juventus on the next round. More than that, AC Milan, the last 4 matches, they are playing against 2 of the top 4 teams right now in the standings, Juve and Atalanta, and 2 of the relegation zone candidates, Torino and Cagliari. They will not qualify in the Champions League, in my opinion. There is no possible way. All the rest, if from 4 and up, you will check a little bit how they position themselves in the schedule. Easier, nothing is easy, but easier with mid-table teams, with the Crotone, with the Spezia, with the stuff like that, you know. So it will be very, very difficult for Milan to qualify for the Champions League, even if they win this game.
But they've got to win it, though, Alex. That's the beauty of this game. They have got to win it.
What I think is they will not win it by a big margin. If they win it,
it's all about the points.
If they win it, they will win it by 1 goal. Of course, I will cheer for Tancredi for his bet to come in, but I have no take for this game. Just it will be very, very dramatic. Let me tell you, the end of the season for AC Milan, it will be very dramatic. And like Tan said, that is the first time when they dropped from second place directly to fifth, not even third, fourth, directly to fifth, with 5 rounds to go till the end of the season. This tells you a lot about their mental attitude right now and their lack of confidence. Even with Ibrahimovic in, you cannot, like you said, you don't have one player to support you as a team. You need more than that, and you need fresh legs. They don't have fresh legs. They don't have a big bench. So this is the result of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on because we've got Lazio. Lazio minus 240, or I'll do a -1. Draw plus 400. Genoa plus 800. If I was a squirrel, I would say that this is my absolute banker. Lazio crush Genoa. Genoa got away with a 2-0 win last week, and they weren't even interested. They didn't even get out of second gear. I watched the game intently. And Alex, Genoa, for me, they're not going to put up any resistance to Lazio.
I'm sorry, I was muted. So what I think here is that Lazio might take advantage, are the only team that might take advantage of the other from up, dropping, some of them dropping points, because Napoli, Juve, AC Milan, and Atalanta, all 4 have really tough games. Lazio are on fire right now. They bounced back immediately after that 5-2 defeat against Napoli, which we predicted. And after that, they bounced back in a great way against AC Milan, 3-0 at home. So I think that it's time for them to consolidate that position and to close the gap on the top spots. So at 1.42 in a parlay bet, or even a -1 on the Asian handicap, looks really good for this match.
Yeah, both teams to score no, and that's unusual as well, Tam, because Lazio keeping a clean sheet.
Well, I don't step into both teams to score no, because I've seen Lazio all of a sudden taking the foot off the accelerator and starting to concede. Although Genoa are not that motivated, they ended their permanence race winning the derby against Spezia. Lazio not only super motivated, but they are performing. They were unlucky against Napoli. They deserve to lose, but not 5-2. And they have thrown all the possible weight that they could throw on Milan in the game. And look, they have one advantage. They will play this game at midday, so before Napoli and Juventus play their game. Also before Atalanta will play the game, although everybody believes that
put
Atalanta,
the pressure on, win your game, that's all you can do.
Exactly. So not only see Lazio to win, that we all see that, but I see the same formula I did on Milan. So Lazio to be ahead, half time, full time.
Yeah, I agree. Napoli plus 255. Minus 255. I wish it was plus 255. Draw plus 400. Cagliari at plus 850. Now you've been hinting towards this being a tougher game than I think it will be. I mean, Napoli are absolutely flying. Cruised through the other in the last game. I've just put Napoli in again with my team parlays.
Do not forget that last week there was someone saying Cagliari gonna beat Roma, and Cagliari have beaten Roma.
Oh, no one wants to be with Roma, Tan.
Cagliari have beat Roma.
And we said that Roma have jacked it. No one wanted to be with everyone. Everyone wanted to be with Cagliari. Even someone who didn't even have Serie A.
When you are the only one, that says something like that, you can do this kind of.
He's tripping. He is absolutely tripping. He's been on that topic.
Cagliari beat Roma. Look, this is gonna be, in my opinion, Flash, much more dramatic than you think, because they both are flying, and possibly Cagliari have been luckier in their scheduling, because these 3 wins in a row also were obtained at the right moment. They faced Parma playing in when Parma was already dropping confidence. They played at Udinese and won Udinese when Udinese was already safe. They played Roma with Roma that had played against Atalanta midweek, that was going to play midweek Manchester United. So scheduling is kissing on their forehand, that's for sure. And that's not the case with Napoli. But they both are flying. They are flying in confidence. And for how better Napoli are obviously of Cagliari, how better is their performance. Anyway, you are dealing there with a team, Cagliari, that for the first time after 3 months is out of the relegation zone. And this is giving a boost of enthusiasm that wasn't expected. 3 weeks ago, everybody thought, okay, Cagliari is done. So, obviously, I could say Napoli to win and a combo of goals, but I prefer just to go on Alex Classic, both teams to score and over 2.5 goals.
Okay, Cagliari to score, Alex. You going Napoli to win?
No, both teams to score at 1.8, and I really love Cagliari lately, and mostly in the last 3 games, just like that, just an information, in the last 3 games, which were 3 wins, and like Dan said, it was after a long time that they are out of the relegation zone. Răzvan Marin.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Răzvan Marin scored 2 goals and delivered 2 assists. What a player. He will, if they will go down, he will come up again in Serie A for another team. I'm sure about it. But yeah, I see them scoring against Napoli. I think that Napoli have more power to and more skills to weapons to beat them. But the way that they beat Roma, the way that they beat Parma, I think that says a lot of their morale right now, and I think that they will find the back of the net at 1.8. Not even low odds, great odds for both teams to score at 1.8.
Okay, excellent. Moving on, Sassuolo plus 600, draw plus 400, Atalanta minus 200. Now, for some reason, I think this could be like a 4-3 bonkers game, Alex.
Yeah, this is what I'm expecting too, but I don't fully agree with the Atalanta's price at 1.45 on the road to Sassuolo. I would give them around 1.6, 1.62, 1.6.
Sassuolo are so dangerous against this type of opposition. Now, don't get me wrong, Atalanta are playing some of the best football of every team in Serie A at the moment.
Yes, exactly as you said, very dangerous. And let's not forget that against Bologna, you will see 5-0. But at halftime, after halftime, a few minutes after halftime, Bologna got a red card, and after that, it was circus. They enjoyed the circus. Atalanta going all in, 3 more goals. Zapata, Freuler, Miranchuk, they're having a great fun in the second half. Sassuolo are totally different than Bologna right now. They have great attacking firepower despite being without their main man, let's put it this way, Caputo, but Caputo without impressing in the second half of the season, mostly Berardi.
Well, he was injured almost all the time.
Exactly, almost all the time. This is why I'm saying. So it's not a big deal.
He was the guy for whom I spend the most in fantasy football. So I'm quite bitter when the name of Caputo is named. Very bitter. Very bitter.
You haven't got time to be playing no fantasy football when Alex wants article after article. Have we just found the reason why?
You don't touch fantasy football. You don't touch my fantasy football. You understand? You don't touch my fantasy football. And I'm going to repeat this twice.
Alex, where are you going with Sassuolo Atalanta?
Yeah, bonkers game. I think over 3.5 goals on the Asian handicap at 2.0.
Plus 100. Have you got? Is this in your top 5? Atalanta and Sassuolo?
No.
No, I'm talking to Tan.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yeah, it is. And for how good Atalanta are playing, I just can't believe that Sassuolo can stop them at the moment. Sassuolo at the moment is being efficient, not brilliant as we learned from them, but 2 wins in a row. But this actually could have filled up their stomach. Atalanta are fantastic. Bologna was playing. Bologna in the first half was playing, had quite some chances. And also Atalanta were lucky, a bit lucky. Maybe Sassuolo could be more consistent. But anyway, Atalanta playing so good. The best football in Serie A in the moment. Flying. I just can't believe that. But Sassuolo not going down easily. So easily the combo, Atalanta to win and both teams to score. Well,
yeah,
exactly.
Shamil in the chat is absolutely exactly. Loving that. By the way,
exactly.
Just over 50% of you with a thumbs up. Press your thumbs up, boys. It gives us a nice bit of appreciation.
Also, George in Vegas, our old friend, is on the live chat saying that Flash Alex Stan. I just want you guys to know that my vote for SBR best show was soccer. You guys are great. Thank you very much.
Well, of course we are. George, I know that you only back winners, and that's why you voted for us. Okay, moving on. Udinese plus 600, draw plus 250, Juve minus 200. Okay, which one of you, just stick your hand up, which one of you two has had a bet on this game?
1 second. First of all, I had. 1 second. I must talk to the video team here. Why is the name of the show, now I'm seeing for the first time,
what?
Serie A Picks week 34 football tips. Okay, something is wrong there. Odds and picks again with Tancredi Palmeri. Why?
Why did you point that out? Why?
Excuse me. It's a clickbait or something?
You did the right
so that people think it's an OnlyFans.
You did
site.
the right thing. Shut up. Okay. Bravo Esteban. Bravo Esteban.
What
you are on point, guy. You are on point.
Oh my God! I don't even want to continue. Really.
Alex,
have you got a bet on you, babe?
Alex,
yeah,
do you want to go to sleep with fish? Do you want to go to sleep with fish, Alex?
No, I prefer to go to the fish's eggs.
Exactly. So let's continue things. So in order not to go to sleep with fish, you know.
Yeah. You go with the chickens. I will go with the fish. Maybe like that.
I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse.
Any chance Juve versus Udinese?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry. Go on, Max.
Yeah, I'm going Juve and over 1.5 goals in the match at 1.7, and I think that Juve will score at least 2 goals on their own. Imagine if Juve don't qualify in the Champions League next season, what will happen? And Udinese, like we said about Verona, they are hit and miss. Wins, defeats. They won against Crotone. They won against Benevento. They lost to Cagliari. They lost to Torino. So against the teams that have something to fight for, they are losing. And Juve should win this game easily. Or Juve and over 1.5 goals at 1.7.
Yeah, I also like the over 1.5 team total and maybe a little 2-2. Tan, is this one of your bets?
It's been another crazy week for Juventus because every week something is happening with them. And last week there was the Super League shit going around, in which the Juventus president was the main target and the main man of that. This week something more because has been made public the position. The testimony of Juventus president and Juventus managers about the Luis Suarez fixing language test. And mamma mia, they are accusing one to the other. It's an absolute mess at the moment. It's not clear who's going to be the next manager. It's not clear it's a huge mess. Chiesa is not clear if he will be back. Juventus needs so much Chiesa. But I have to say, as Udinese had their win at Benevento, and Juventus are really on their knees in this moment, at least against Udinese, I can feel like they can stand up from their knees. So I say, if Juventus leave space to Udinese, they don't win this game. But if they address it good from the very beginning, they do it. So I say, Juventus to be ahead, half-time, full-time.
Half-time, full-time. I do like the team total over 1.5.
Sorry. But Crowley is coming out with a great idea. Should make a shirt with all three of them like Mount Rushmore. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, maybe you should put your lady that is painting
No,
to
my
do.
lady, the artist.
Okay, next game. I thought this could
The
go in a
artist,
parlay
the
piece.
artist.
No, the
Torino
artist is
minus 165, draw plus 330, Parma plus 470. I see Torino winning this time. I think Torino will score over 1.5 goals. So team total 2, but I haven't put it in my 14 parlay.
No, I say Torino to win this and to win it largely, not only because Parma is nothing anymore to play for except pride, but they've been really hit by the way they lost to Crotone, because Crotone was already accustomed to the idea of being relegated, while Parma realized that last week. Torino did the very first disappointing game they had since Davide Nicola took the job was last week against Napoli. I didn't expect them to surrender like that. Possibly they thought it was already over, but Cagliari winning proved them that it's not over yet. So I think they got the memo. I think they got their awakening that is still not the renewed awakening, and they are going to make it pay to Parma. So not only Torino to win, but with 1 goal handicap.
Okay, -1 on the Asian handicap. I believe Torino win this game. I think team total over 1.5 is the way I'd go, Alex.
This has overwritten all over it. I think also Parma will find the back of the net. Maybe you want to go with Torino to win and both team to score. By far the better team between the two. Parma have nothing to fight for right now. Mathematically, they are not relegated yet, but 11 points to win 11. They need a miracle. They need to win 15 points in 5 matches, and they need Cagliari, Torino, and maybe one more, Benevento, to lose most of the points that they're playing for. So, yeah, pride, I don't know. Pride, is that something that you're playing for? Crotone demonstrated us that, yes, you can play about honor and pride exactly in the game against Parma with a dramatic end for Parma there. So, over 2.5 goals in the match. I'm going with the Alex Classic because I see also Torino and Parma finding the back of the net at 1.85.
Okay, let's have a look at the official picks, please. Esteban. Okay, Alex has gone for Inter half-time, full-time, -138. Napoli, both teams to score, -125. Juve and over 1.5 at -135. Torino, Alex Classic, -120. Tancredi's gone for Milan, half-time, D-time, -110. Napoli, Alex Classic, +100. Spezia, double chance, -140. Atalanta are both teams to score, +150. And Torino to win at half-time at +110. I've just gone for Inter, Milan, Lazio.
No, wait, Torino is not to win half-time. It's to win with handicap.
I know, but you wrote 1 half-time. Oh, so
no.
when you said 1
Sorry,
H,
1A, I wrote 1A.
1 handicap. Okay, well,
okay.
listen,
Yeah, but that looks also good if you think about it.
Yeah, definitely. I like that better. So anyway, there'll be no record, so it don't matter. Inter, Milan, Lazio, and Napoli +255. Right, 2-team parlay, please, gentlemen. What are we going for?
You go first, Alex.
I'm going with. It's a very tough decision. I'm going with a squirrel. I'm going with.
Do we like my 14 parlay at +255?
Yeah, we like it, but we
Nice.
don't go for it.
Nice.
We are not going for it. I'm going with Lazio squirrel.
Lazio squirrel. What? Lazio -1 maybe.
No,
Free bet,
Lazio
isn't it?
squirrel. Lazio squirrel, and I need another squirrel to make it even money.
Well, then,
So
if we're
give
going
us
to go for another squirrel, we better go to the Squirrel Master.
I don't go with Squirrel. I have already made a fool of all of them. So I go with Milan Benevento. Milan to be ahead, half-time, full-time.
Okay, so it's Milan half-time, full-time, and it's Lazio squirrel. It's our 2-team parlay. Now, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button, and ring the bell. Ring the bell means that I'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again. And you press the link in the description, take you over to articles wrote by either Tan or Alex or Martin. But every video that we cover here on SBR, there's articles over there accompanying them. And there's also articles over there for some sports we don't cover on video. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in just over an hour when we go for the Premier League with Martin and Matt.
See you. Thank you for watching. Best of luck with your bets.
But we see each other with the Alex and Tancredi type Mount Rushmore guys on Monday.
Esteban.
Champions League, Monday. The cool guys on Monday.